It's one of Canada's lesser-known Great Lakes and can be explored by sailing around in your own vessel or taking some of the short daily cruises that are available. You'll probably recognize the scenery, reminiscent of the works of art created by the Group of Seven. A good starting-off point is Parry Sound, about a 2-hour drive north of Toronto in Ontario.
Georgian Bay is really the sixth Great Lake. I mean, it used to be called Lake Manitou, and it's bigger than Lake Erie in terms of square miles and square kilometers, and obviously in terms of water depths. First of all. Secondly, after Superior, it has the best scenery of any of the Great Lakes. The shoreline on the east shore is the Canadian Shield, and on the west side is the Niagara Escarpment. And of course, as it blends into the North Channel, and we get to see Manitoulin Island, we like to tell everybody that's as good as the Greek islands, as good as the Caribbean for sailing and for cruising, because you see something different every day.
What makes this area unique is the scenery and the many ports of call. The old telephone office in Little Current is now Turner's, a combination of a museum, a store that showcases local artisans, and a wonderful place to shop for souvenirs.
This is sort of the original aromatherapy.
Yeah, you won't believe it, the best.
The smell of it is just so entrancing.
Explore the ruins of old lumber mills. Watch one of only 2 swing bridges still in operation in Canada, and enjoy Horbury ice cream made from local berries. And don't let those extra calories worry you. You can walk those off at Kagawong. There's a hike to Bridal Veil Falls, some quaint antique shops, a mariner's church, and a healthy climb to a lookout point for a stunning view of Georgian Bay and the islands. Some lodges, like the one at Killarney, encourage sailors to enjoy their facilities. Fabulous sunsets for the photographer, and some terrific birdwatching opportunities. Loons, blue herons, and osprey are prevalent in the area. If you're on a cruise, the operators will often provide some historical context.
That's the shipwreck right there with the beaver lodge on top of it. Coming up here, you're going to see the pilings of a wharf. That's all that's left of the town of Collins Inlet. It was a logging town back in the 1800s, early 1900s.
Collins Inlet is a highlight of Georgian Bay. You can sail through some incredibly narrow channels. Check the charts, weather and depth conditions, and plan a journey from Killarney through Collins Inlet, down the Bustard Islands to Pointe Baril. You'll discover why this is the country that the Group of Seven chose to make famous with their paintings. The windswept pines, pink granite rocks, and ever-changing waters of Georgian Bay. On a sunny summer's day, sailing is a breeze, but imagine at night or in a storm with all those low-lying rocks. There's many a lighthouse, but the one that stands out is Pointe Baril. The first real lighthouse was erected in 1889, but got its names from the days when fishermen's wives would light a barrel filled with tallow to guide their husbands home at night or during a storm. If you're traveling around Georgian Bay by land, you can take a water taxi to ferry you across to meet Emmeline Madigan, the last lighthouse keeper.
Came here to visit the lighthouse one time and seen how nice it was and wondered what it would be like to live here. And then later on, I met my husband, and he was the lighthouse keeper. And we raised 6 children here at the lighthouse. And my husband passed away in 1977. And I carried on at the lighthouse until 1983.
For more information, visit our website on topoftheworld.net.